Hey, thanks for tuning in to this video on our angel investor operating system. So this one will be a short one. We are going to build the company table, and the reason that we want to build this table is we want to always have one source of truth in terms of like database, and then use the data amongst different use cases. So for example, we could use the company data that we are creating right now for the deal flow page, but also later on for a portfolio page or something. And yeah, this is what we are going to do. So let's create a new page, and we want to create a new, so let's see if we have something like a building that we can use as an icon. And we are going to create the company page. And the idea with the company here is to have the startups that we are going to invest in. We create a new table view that we call company, and there are certain things that we want to have for every single company. So starting out with the name, obviously, and then we want to have several URLs. So first one will be the website URL. Then I want to save the Twitter URL, and I always like to save as much data as possible, because at some point I can create some cool automations out of that, or even use the data in other tables and other use cases. So obviously you will need a lot of time to fill that all in, but you can do that time over time. But if we have created everything right from the start, that's way easier than adding it afterwards. So we have the website, the Twitter, the LinkedIn URL, and now we want to create a new property that mentions the founders. So what we are going to do here is we are going to create a relation to the founder tab, and we want to create that relation. And now we can just link to any kind of founder that we have already created, and we can also add several founders here. And the final thing that I want to have here is multi-select in terms of the category the company is in. I don't know yet what I will need that for, but might be interesting later on to have that. So for example, category SaaS, digital products, marketplace, almost the same categories that we have in the other table. Okay, and now we can create one simple example to start with. So let's go back to the main view of the angel investors, and we are going to create a few founders. So in this case, we can open, and we can create myself as a founder and add my email address here. Or let's just use my base templates email address. We can add the URL to my personal website. We can add my Twitter here. And we can also add my LinkedIn later on, not important right now, and my phone number that we could add here. And then we are going to create another founder here, Sina, who works with me on base templates, and we can always open up the card for him. So Sina at basetemplates.com. We are not going to add the URL, Twitter, and everything right now. And now I forgot to add the redirect through the company page. So we can also do that right now. So relation company, we want to have that here. Okay, added, and we want to show that right beside the name. And the cool thing that we can do now is we can create a new company. In this case, this could be base templates. The category is digital products. Now I can look for the founders. So I add Sina and I add myself as the founders. We can add the company page for Twitter, LinkedIn, and the website. So I'm going to start with the website here, and also add LinkedIn and Twitter. And obviously, if you want to save any other information for the companies here, you can also always create and use templates to add more information here. You can also collaborate with, I don't know, if you have like people you work together with your on your investments, and also always add new properties here. In the company list itself, there are all companies. So not only portfolio companies, but also potential companies that you wanted to invest in. And we do that because we want to track all the companies that we looked at and also have all the data in one place. And now we have created the co-investors, the founders, the company, and we can move that over and start building the deal flow pipeline in the next step. So see you in the next video.